హాయ్ అనిష గారు, వెరీ గుడ్ మార్నింగ్. హౌ ఆర్ యూ అండి?
Hi Andy, Namaste. I'm doing good.
యా.
Yeah.
సో ఫస్ట్ ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్. అసలు మీరు ఏం చేస్తారు? ఫస్ట్ దీనికంటే ముందు మనం వ్యూవర్స్కి చెప్దాము. ఏంటి అంటే అనీషా గారు ఐటీ ప్రొఫెషనల్. సో తను నా దగ్గర 30-day గ్రాఫోథెరపీ అండ్ హీలింగ్ అండ్ 90-day గ్రాఫోథెరపీ అండ్ హీలింగ్ కంప్లీట్ చేశారు. సో ఫస్ట్ అసలుకి తన ఏమేమి జరిగిందో, తన జర్నీ ఏంటో మనం ఇప్పుడు కనుక్కుందాము. ఓకేనా? స్టార్ట్. అనీషా గారు, ప్లీజ్ ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్.
Yeah. So myself, Aneesha, I'm a working IT professional, and I'm a mother of two kids, other two little angels I have, and yeah. So every day my day is occupied with very ideally it should be very planned because as I'm working and managing two little girls and looking into their education and their food, health, everything is also my other priority along with my profession.
సూపర్. సో ఏంటి అంటే యూ కెన్, మీరు తెలుగులో కానీ ఇంగ్లీష్లో కానీ వాట్ ఎవర్ యువర్ లాంగ్వేజ్ ఇస్ కంఫర్టబుల్ యూ కెన్ షేర్. సో నేనేమంటాను అంటే, సో జాయిన్ అవ్వక ముందు ఏమేమి ఛాలెంజెస్ ఉన్నాయి, తర్వాత జాయిన్ అయిన తర్వాత ఏమేమి రిజల్ట్స్ చూసారు? ప్లీజ్.
So prior joining this session, so as I said, నాకు ఇద్దరు పిల్లలు, చిన్న పిల్లలు. I mean, one is almost 10 years, even though she's a 10 years. She do, teach me a lot of things in terms to balance my emotions, which I was not sure how to handle those things. And other kid is 4 years of kid, and I'm looking into her health related activities as well. So prior being into these online classes and working from home, managing two kids along with me working, and also balancing of their food habits, not only that is a challenging for me. Okay side my work related things, and other side my kids health as well as their education as well as their activities. And not only that, the things which are coming from outside, the social awareness what they are getting created, and they're more of addicting to TVs and phones, not looking into their education and their learning things. They're not taking care of that, and which is all indirectly I'm taking onto myself, which is creating me a lot of stress levels prior I have, because I went through a lot of situations personally, and which I don't know how to handle. I've been into a lot of stress period, which indirectly impacted my health as well. So I was not having a proper sleep, proper food. I was not taking care. I'm just doing all my things. I'm just leaving, to balance my profession, as well as even my family. Everything I'm just balancing, but not living as 100% with happiness and. Even I don't know how to do that with a lot of things I'm handling, but certainly being into these 120 days, I get to understand how to handle my stress levels, and why these stress levels are hitting me is not something from outside, it is something from me, which I need to look into. And if I sort it out from my inner, things will be settled down from the outer layer. So that is what the major thing which I understand. Then I started whatever that emotions I was holding so far. So I was the patterns which are recreating me in even in a professional and a personal also. There are so many things which are coming to me with different persons. The same kind of activities is being I'm seeing. So I'm trying to escape those situations prior, but now I'm not escaping. I'm just sitting and trying to find a way how I can make that in the better path, so that ideally I learned to handle those my emotionals, as well as if any situations comes to me which I'm not expecting, but I'm looking into the positive aspect of that, why that is coming to me, to give me a certain better path for the future, or something which is coming to me for learning something to better myself. So that is the positive aspect that I moved into my thought process. So ideally, if I see, my health was better now, and my sleeping hours are balanced, and even my kids, they're also looking into their education. Even they are able to balance. I mean, certainly come out of that TVs and gadget things much. I mean, they're watching, but it is a very limited. They are being conscious now what they're doing, and even the food habits also. They are at least understanding me. Prior, they used to oppose me, that listening to me, but now they're understanding me. Going in through all these 120 days, they have seen me a lot of changes than myself. So they were understanding, and I can see it is overall. Uh, Something was not changed drastically to the outside, but I can say there are a lot of things which changed internally, my thinking, and that helps me to sort out most of my problems. And consciously, even if anything comes up, now I have that confidence on me that I'm able to sort it out, even irrespective whether I know, whether I don't know. But if some challenge comes to me, I'm able, I have that confidence that I will be able to sort it out.
ఎస్ సూపర్. సో థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ ఫర్ షేరింగ్ అనిష గారు. సో వాట్ యు సే, సో సేమ్ ఇలాగా మీరు ఐటీ ప్రొఫెషనల్, మీకు ఇద్దరు పిల్లలు ఉన్నారు, అయినా కానీ మీరు చేయగలుగుతున్నారు. సో ఇంకొక పర్సన్ సేమ్ ఇలాగే ఏమంటారు, హోమ్ మేకర్ చేయగలుగుతారా, లేదా ఐటీ ప్రొఫెషనల్ చేయగలుగుతారా, చేయగలుగుతారంటారా ఈ కోర్స్ చేసేసి వాళ్ళ లైఫ్లో ఇంకా ముందుకెళ్ళగలుగుతారా? యా, వాట్ డూ యూ సే?
Definitely they can be able to do, because for me, initially when I start, giving that 30 minutes of time is a very challenging for me, because my day is almost like, prior I used to think of my 24 hours, 8 hours if I gave it for sleep, and the rest of 16 hours. So even though 8 hours is my dedicated to my profession, but sometimes I used to spend more than what, because for my learnings, and it is not being visible to outside that what I'm doing. But certainly my day, even sometimes I don't even get time for my food. I used to have my food along with my work and all. So I am in a thought that I can't be able to do it. But what I realized, no, something I'm looking for me to handle the things in the much better way. So there should be some path I'm looking for. So definitely this is one of the path is making me into the path where I want to go. So that is the reason that 30 minutes I want to dedicate it. So initially I feel it's, initial days bit aligning to that it's taking, but for me there is a strong intent. So that intent makes me to allot this 30 minutes of time. So what I feel, if your intent is very strong, you're definitely able to make it. So it is, if it is possible for me, it is possible for everyone, because I know how tough for me to balance all these things with the two kids, with working, with, I mean, even I do things in my home, like I don't opt for any outside food. So I don't even compromise to have cooking. Not even, I mean, every day I cook in my home. So I don't even compromise for one day to order outside. So I don't prefer that. So I'm balancing my, I can say I'm 100% towards my housewife, how she will be taking care. At the same time, I'm 100% how professional can take care of. So nowhere I'm dropping any of the things. I'm balancing in two edges equally. So somehow, uh, sometimes my priorities I'm dropping out to balance these two things. But now, for me, I learned along with these two balances, I'm also balancing myself. So that is the one thing which I learned. So if it is possible for me, definitely that is possible for everyone. If their intent is strong, if they can think of their from their mindset that if they want to achieve something, and if they want to find some path, definitely it is possible.
సూపర్ మ్యామ్. సో థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ అనిష గారు. సో మీరు ఇంకొక విషయం చెప్పారు, మన ఏమంటారంటే ఈ 120 డేస్ జర్నీలో మీ కమ్యూనికేషన్ గురించి కానీ, ప్రొఫెషనల్గా యూసీ ఫోకస్ కానీ, మీ కమ్యూనికేషన్ స్కిల్స్ కానీ అవన్నీ చాలా ఇంప్రూవ్ అయ్యాయి. దాని గురించి చెప్పండి.
Yeah. So, I mean, prior, I hesitate to take a challenges because I feel the other side, I have a responsibility. If I focus more on my professional career, I feel that somehow I may drop off my, concentration or focus towards my family. That's where I try to, because of that thought was in my mind. So whatever the challenges, opportunities comes to me for my growth and all. So sometimes I put a holding point over there with the emotion, not with the right approach. I keep myself, I do a lot of emotions go through that, why these things are coming to me, I don't want right now and all. So that certain kind of hesitation was with me. And so even because of that thought was running, so I concentratedly focus on intendedly or unconsciously, sometimes I may okay for something which hampered my personal time. So that is a one intent which always I try to hold the things in my professional career which I keep a holding point there instead of moving forward with that opportunity. But now I realized, so there is a way. If I do the right delegations, if I do the right priorities, still I am ready to. I mean, now I definitely getting through on opportunities now. So prior my way of handling was different, and now it is completely different. So prior the lot of emotions I go through, now I can say whatever the situations comes to me, I can work with very peace of mind, and I can do the right delegations, right prioritizations. I'm doing it because of that. All my things are going in the right direction. So nowhere I'm not feeling any stress out for myself, and even I'm not feeling any burnouts because of I'm able to do the right delegations and right prioritizations on time.
Yes. Thank you so much, Aneesha Garu, for sharing your results. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Andy. I mean, thank you for being with me for this journey, and it helps me a lot to understand within me actually. So not from the outside. So one thing which I realized that whatever we want to achieve, the things comes from within us, not from somewhere outside or from some other people. So if you look into ourselves, definitely there is a way that we can find the path for our either of the let it be a health or let it be a professional, whatever it is, wherever you want to go, definitely you will find a path. So that is the one major thing which I really realized. I keep on every day recall myself, and I move forward with a very positive attitude now. Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. I can see huge shift. I can see. Okay. For the
Yeah,
first 2 days, you can't even on the video. Now you are talking. Yeah, it is a very huge shift. I can see from your side. Okay. Thank you so much for making me a instrument to help you in your journey. Okay.
yeah.
Thank you so much.